Right, Year 1, it's now time for our maths lesson. Today we are going to be looking at shapes. I hope you managed to do all of your 2D shapes yesterday. Let's have a go through our 2D shapes. Can you tell me what this one is? It has 2 long sides and 2 short sides. It's a rectangle. Well done. What about this one? It has 3 sides. It's a triangle. Fantastic work. You won't be able to guess this one. It's a circle. You are really good at knowing your 2D shapes. And our last one. Now, this has 4 sides and all of the sides are the same. It's a square. Well done. Fantastic work. Now, Mrs. Stone has let me borrow something. Mrs. Stone has let me borrow Sac Magique. She said if I put some shapes inside Sac Magique, then he will turn them into fat shapes. Let's see if she's telling the truth. I'm going to put in a square. I wonder what Sac Magique is going to turn a square into. Okay, I'm going to put my square inside. Right. Do you know how you have to say? Sac Magique. Let's see. So inside I put a square and Sac Magique has turned it into this. What is this? It's not flat. It's got lots of sides, or we call these faces. What shapes are these faces? They're all squares. Square, square. I wonder how many square faces this has. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Sac Magique has turned a square into this shape, which is called a cube. I say cube. You say cube. And a cube has 6 squared faces. That is good magic. Let's see if Sac Magique can do something else. This time I'm going to make it tricky. I'm only going to give him a circle, a nice flat circle. Let's see what Sac Magique can do with a circle. Are you ready? Sac Magique. Inside, Sac Magique has turned her circle into a ball. Yeah, we say this is a ball. This is not just a ball. This has a special name. Do you know the name? It is called a sphere. 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 Well done. And a sphere is made up of lots and lots and lots and lots and lots of circles for all the way round. But it is very much like a ball. Oh, that's very good, Sac Magique. Okay, I'm going to make it tricky for him. This time, I'm not only going to put in a square, I'm also going to put in a rectangle. Let's see if Sac Magique can turn this into something else. Sac Magique. Sac Magique is so clever. Sac Magique has got this. Is this the same as this? No. It has squares. It has one there and one there. But it also has this shape. Can you remember what this shape is? It's a rectangle. So from the square and the rectangle we've put in, Sac Magique has given us a cuboid. 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 And a cuboid is made up of rectangles and squares. Let's count how many of each it has. So it has 1 square, 2 squares, and then it has 1, 2, 3, 4 rectangles. A cuboid has 4 rectangles and 2 squares. So it is like our cube, is that it has 6 faces, but it has squares and rectangles. Okay, let's make this trickier for Zach Magique then. This time I'm going to see if he can do something with a square and a triangle. What is Zach Magique going to turn this into this time? Right, put it tight to make the magic work. Zach Magique! Zach Magique has turned our square and our triangle into this. What shape is this? It has a square base and some triangles. This is a square-based pyramid. Now, if you go to Egypt, you'll see pyramids everywhere, but we have this small one just here. And it is a pyramid. A pyramid, a pyramid. Great work. And our pyramid is made up of 1, 2, 3, 4 triangles and 1 square at the bottom. That is 5 sides of our square-based pyramid. Zach Magique is very, very clever. Now let's see if we can make it trickier. This time I'm going to give Zach Magique a circle and a triangle. I wonder what he's going to make. Zach Magique. Zach Magique has given us a party hat or an ice cream. Do you know what this shape is? It's a cone. A cone is made up of lots and lots and lots and lots and lots of triangles all put together, and then at the bottom there is a circle. So 1 circle and triangles all put together make a cone. It's like an ice cream cone. Now, I think I'm going to try one more. I'm going to give Zach Magique a circle and a rectangle. Let's see what he can make with this. And draw it tight. Zach Magique! Zach Magique has given us a... Oh, what shape is this? It is called a cylinder. A cylinder has 1 circle, another circle, and this is a rectangle that's gone all the way round. Zach Magique has made a cylinder. What do we have that looks like a cylinder in your house? A can of baked beans looks like a cylinder. Any cans make a cylinder. Fantastic work here, one. Zach Magique is very, very clever. Right, let's look at our PowerPoint. So, recognise and name 3D shapes. What shapes does Zach Magique make? He's got loads of shapes. Can we remember what they are called? We have got a cuboid, well done, squares and rectangles. A cone, well done. Remember, it's like an ice cream cone. A cube, made up of lots of squares. A pyramid, that we see in Egypt. A sphere, like a ball. And our nice tin of baked beans, it's a cylinder. Great work, Kieran. Now, what shape is this again? Well done. It is a cube. And a cube has 6 sides. Now, which of these shapes are cubes? Which shapes are cubes? Is this a cube? Now remember, a cube has squares in it. So we put squares in the box and Zach Magique brought out a cube. So does this have squares in it? No, that is not a cube. What about this one? Does this have squares in it? It does. Well done. Do we think this is a cube? Great work. Look at this one. This one is bigger and it's yellow and it has squares in it. Does that make it? Yes, you're right. Well done. It is a cube. And our last one. This is like a triangle and a circle. Is there any squares in this one? No. Well done. That is not a cube either. Let's see what else we've got. What shape is this? It's like our can of baked beans. It's a cylinder. Now, which of these shapes are cylinders? Can you have a think? Which ones are cylinders? What did we put inside Zach Magique to make a cylinder? We put in, well done, a circle and a rectangle. Now, does this have a circle in it? Well, it looks like it does. The bottom would be a circle. But does it have a rectangle in it? No, that is not a cylinder. What about this one? Does this one look like our can of baked beans? It does, well done. So that is a cylinder. What about this? Now this has a circle and it's a sphere, so it is not a cylinder. And what about this last one? One circle, I think there's a circle under here, and this looks like a rectangle. So it must be a cylinder. Did you get that right? Now year one, it's time to have a look at our worksheet. Let's remind ourselves of the shapes that we have got today. So we have been looking at 3D shapes, and we have got to match them up, similar to yesterday's lesson. Now the words we have got is a sphere, a cone, a cuboid, a pyramid, a cylinder, and a cube. Let's have a look down here. So let's start with these shapes. Which one is this? It has a circle base and triangle edges. It's a cone. Well done. Let's go to cone. Now, what is this shape here? It's made up of 6 yellow squares. Which one? Is it a sphere? A cuboid? A pyramid? A cylinder or a cube? That's right, it's a cube. What about this shape here? Now this shape here has got circles and rectangles. What shape have we got? Is it a sphere, a cuboid, a pyramid or a cylinder? Now this is the one that looks like our baked beans. It's a cylinder. Well done. We've got 3 shapes left. Now our red ball, can we remember what it's called? What's our word? A sphere. Fantastic. And sphere is right at the top here. Now we've got 2 shapes left. This one has got triangles. What did we say had triangles? Was it a cuboid or a pyramid? Well done, it's a pyramid. Which means this shape here must be a cuboid. Great work, Ewan. Now over here we have got some 3D shapes all lined up, and we've got to complete these sentences. So make this train. Now, if you haven't got any 3D shapes at home, that's fine. We can just look at the train here. We've got all all of these shapes. Now, what shapes have we got? We've got a cylinder, a cuboid, another cylinder, and a cone. Let's see what our sentences ask us to do. So complete these sentences. The train has something cylinders. How many cylinders does our train have? Let's count. 1, that's a cuboid, 2, 3. Our train has 3 cylinders. The train has 2. What does the train have 2 of? Now we know it has 3 cylinders because we've just counted those. Does it have 2 cones? No. So what are these in the middle? They are cuboids. So the train has 2 cuboids. And I'm just going to write cuboids here. If you need help with how to spell them, you can use over here. The train has 2 cuboids. Great work. The last shape in the train is what's the last shape? This is our last shape here. Which one is this? A cone. Great work. A cone. Well done, year 1. Let's have a look down here. So make a train with these shapes. Now it's asking you to get some 3D shapes from around your house. If you don't have any 3D shapes in your house, you can have a go at drawing them, or you can just use everyday stuff. So you could get some cans of baked beans as your cylinders, you could find a ball for your sphere, and you could find, if you have a party hat or an ice cream cone, for the rest of them. So it says make a train with these shapes: 3 cubes, 2 spheres and 1 cone. Now I'm going to have a go at making something. Let's see what I can do. Now this is my train. I have used 2 spheres, 3 cubes, and at the end there you can see 1 cone. What did you make? Our next one says make a train with shapes in this order. So we've got to put things in the correct order. First, we need a sphere. Second, a cuboid. Third, a cuboid. Fourth, a cylinder. And fifth, a pyramid. Can you have a go at doing that? This is my train. At the first place, we have a sphere. Then we have a cuboid, a cylinder, and at the bottom I have got a pyramid. If you have the same, well done. We have done fantastic work today, Year 1. If you have completed all of the phonics, the writing and the maths, then you can give yourself a smiley face on your reward chart. Now remember, we'll be back tomorrow for even more home learning. Have a nice day.